Hello again. This is Danette, here to go through the fourth segment in our series called A Time for You. And our specific topic for today is Yang compassion. We talked about yin compassion last time. We'll talk about the other kind of self-compassion this time, the yang, the more assertive kind of compassion. I'm glad to be here with you again. I'm hoping that these are beneficial opportunities for you to take a break and settle and calm yourself and learn something, maybe a little, have a little meditation, and then get back to your day. If you like the video and want to share it, please feel free to do that. In addition, if you want to know more about self-compassion, you can go to my website, danettemann.com, and information about the classes that I will be teaching that are coming up will be listed. Information about mindful self-compassion and the different programs that are available are listed there. And if you have any questions, you can always give the office a call or email me at danette@danettemann.com. So today, Yang compassion. Yang compassion is not something that we talk about a lot. We tend to think of the yin compassion, the more, the wanting to soothe somebody who's hurt, in this case ourselves. But the yang compassion is also compassionate and very active, and that is when you need to stand up for yourself because you're being mistreated, or you've decided that this is something that you are not wanting to happen. So the metaphor commonly used by Dr. Kristin Neff, who is the main researcher behind Mindful Self-Compassion and the co-founder of the Center for Mindful Self-Compassion organization. The analogy she uses is like the mama bear protecting her cubs. So it could be that you're standing up to an individual on your own behalf. It could be that you're standing up to a group, to an organization, even to your political representatives, in an effort to have your own needs met. Now, this would also be true if you were to join a cause and you wanted to make a statement. You wanted it to be known what you thought was the most compassionate action that could be taken. And so you attend a rally, or you protest, or you send a letter. Any of those would be considered a yang compassion activity. And it's important to remember this because this is the way us as human beings are meant to exist. There are times when we do have to stand up because of something that we believe in strongly. And if we don't do that, we're hurting ourselves and we're hurting others. And we're not taking responsibility. And one of the things about self-compassion that we know from the research is that the more self-compassionate we are, the more we are willing to take responsibility for our decisions and our actions and the values that we show other people in our behaviors. So it really comes more naturally as you move along your self-compassion journey that this type of yang compassion will sort of naturally flow out of the practice itself. But we like to talk about it because we want you to know, I want you to know, that is as compassionate as anything else that you can do. It's a little more assertive, can become more emotionally activating, and at times that's exactly what we need. So that's a little bit about yang compassion. One thing I haven't mentioned in any of these is that if you want more information, you can go to the Center for MSC.org. They have information on the program, the different compassions, the different information about self-compassion, programs, teachers, things coming up online. There's opportunities in so many different areas. And Kristin Neff's website, which is self-compassion.org, where she has a lot of the research. She has a self-compassion scale that you can take and score yourself to see where you are in the different areas of self-compassion. So I encourage you to do all of those things if you are really wanting to learn more. I have a class that will start, the 8-week class, the general 8-week class that's for anyone, will start August the 31st of this year, and it'll either be live or it'll be virtual, depending on how we're doing with this COVID-19 that we're dealing with. So I will keep that information posted and updated as we go along. There's also an opportunity to bring me in-house to do trainings on site in a business, in an organization, at a university, dentist office, veterinarians. I've done different career field paths, have had a need for this. So, that's just to keep in mind. So let's settle in now for the meditation. And today we're going to do giving and receiving compassion. So as always, if you will just allow yourself to be in a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, begin to relax your body. Let your tension drop away. Start to slow your breath and breathe more deeply. And as you become ready, closing your eyes or focusing on a point on the floor with your eyes partially opened so that you can focus. You should feel a calming effect from your breath. Your nervous system should be calming down, going into the parasympathetic, which is the more rest and digest form of our nervous system. Now focus on the in-breath, just the in-breath. And let that be the foreground and everything else go into the background. Savor the in-breath, one breath at a time, noticing perhaps how it energizes you. And if you can, if it feels all right, breathe in kindness for yourself. It could be words, images, even a color, whatever feels right, what comes up for you. Anything is okay. You can also let a word or words, phrase that you have. And now shift your focus to the out-breath, enjoying the relaxation of the out-breath. If your mind, or when your mind wanders, simply bring it back. We may be doing that time and time again during this meditation, and that's just fine. Just gently and supportively bring yourself back to the breath whenever you lose track of it. And now call to mind someone that you love and care about who is struggling and needs compassion. Visualize this person clearly in your mind. And now begin directing your out-breath to this person, offering the ease of breathing out. Now, in sending kindness and compassion to this person, one breath after the other, over and over. And now focus again on the sensation of both breathing in and breathing out, savoring the sensation of both. And beginning now to breathe in for yourself and out for the other person. In for me, out for you, or one for me, one for you. And as you breathe, draw kindness and compassion in for yourself and send something good to the other. And if you need to, feel free to adjust the breathing of in and out, more for yourself, less for yourself, more for the other person, depending on how you feel it should be for you now and how it should be for the other. So it could be 5 in for you and 1 out for the other. It could be 3 in for the other, 3 out for the other, 2 in for yourself, or you can keep it as an even flow. Let go of any unnecessary effort. Just let this be easy. Allowing your breath to flow in and out like the ocean, going in and out. A limitless, boundless flow of compassion. And then let go of the meditation. Come back to yourself. Open your eyes. Let yourself be as you are. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the last segment of A Time for You. Take care. Hope this has been a help.